Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my June favorites. I can't believe we're already like 1 week into July. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't have a ton of things, but I do have a lot of things that I've been using very consistently. So let's get started talking about them. My first thing is a purchase that I made about a month ago that I've been using non-stop. It is the NARS Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Setting Powder. This also comes in a pressed version. I have the loose form. I think it's really a lot more convenient, especially if people are into baking, and in the summertime you don't want to look too powdery, but at the same time you want to set everything so that you're not melting your face off. So I've been really loving this. I feel like it does a nice job not making me look too matte because it does have that crystal light reflecting property to it. There's no sparkles or anything though, so it is a nice happy medium as opposed to some of the other powders that can tend to make you look a little bit too dry in the summer. So I've been really liking this. My next favorite has been the Aquafina Pink Sugar Perfume. I think this is really fun for summer. It definitely smells like a bakery. I get a lot of compliments on it when I wear this, and I really think that it's extra appropriate for summertime to just smell sweet and fresh and very girly. And so you can see my bottle is almost gone. I've been really loving it. Again, this is the Aquafina Pink Sugar Perfume. Very popular, been around forever. Give it a try if you like sweet scents. An absolute must-have for the summer, especially for people like me who get really oily in their T-zone, is the Benefit Professional Matte Rescue. I've been talking about this incessantly on my channel because it really does help combat any sort of oil coming through, especially in the T-zone. Like for me, my nose gets crazy oily, even though the rest of my skin is dry. It's a gel. I put it on first thing after my moisturizer, and then all my makeup goes on top of that. You can put any other additional primers you want on top, and I just love it. I think it's an absolute must-have for the summer, regardless of your skin type, unless you're excessively dry, in which case, namaste, you're very lucky. For those days where I don't want a crazy super out there highlight a la one of the Becca highlighters or something like that, I've been really loving the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Highlight number 1. It's very popular. I really recommend this all year round, but especially for those of you who are new to highlighters and don't want to look like you have a streak of brightness on your face, which I totally understand. This is really, really lovely for something a little bit more subtle. It reminds me a little bit of the Hourglass Ambient Lighting powders in that they're very, very subtle, but it's beautiful packaging, very heavy duty mirror on top, and I just think Laura Mercier makes very nice, high quality products. This is also great for mature skin or for people who have acne prone skin who don't want to highlight large pores or unnecessary texture on their face. This is a great product for you. The first Tarte Amazonian Clear blush that I ever had was this one right here, and I haven't picked it up in a long time, just because I get new colors all the time, but this is Ejoy. Aciote, if people know how to say it, let me know. It's A-C-H-I-O-T-E. I don't think this was limited edition, but I have been using it non-stop. It's definitely one of those colors that when I don't know what kind of blush to use, I put it on and it always works. I'm wearing it today. I really like it. I think it gives you a nice bright flush without being too much. Again, if you're not familiar with the Tarte Amazonian Clay, again, don't know if you can see that. If you're not familiar with the Tarte Amazonian 12-hour blushes, get one. They are some of the longest lasting blushes that you can find on the market, and I just think they're really, really great. And this is also not one that's too hard. Sometimes these can be a little bit stiff. This one is actually extremely blendable and really easy to pick up with a brush, so I really like this. Again, this is Ejoy from Tarte. People have been talking a lot about the Modern Romance palette from Anastasia. I just want to remind people that something very similar is the Soul Mattes palette from Pure, which I've been picking up a lot. It's perfect for summer. It has those warm, orangey, mauvey, purpley tones. I've been wearing this pretty much non-stop. I just really like it. It's extremely pigmented, extremely blendable. It is an all matte palette, so if that's not your thing, then I wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, it is gorgeous. I've been using it pretty much all summer long. So if you have this in your collection, don't run off and get the Modern Romance palette from Anastasia because you kind of have a lot of the same colors in here, do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's the Soul Mattes palette from Pure Cosmetics. I've also been really into the bronzers from ColourPop. They come in the slightly larger pans. This is Paradise Cove. I also have one in Bon Voyage, which is matte, but I've been loving Paradise Cove because there's a little bit of a sheen to it. It gives you that nice summer glow, and the texture is like kind of moussey, creamy, but then dries down to a powder, which is perfect for summer. It makes it extremely blendable. I really like it. I doubt you'd be able to see it on my hand right now, but it has definitely a warm undertone, but doesn't make you look too orange. I really recommend this for fair skin. Really easy to use, and again, super cheap. I think this was $8. So this is Paradise Cove. I've been using it incessantly from ColourPop. Last but not least, I have the Beauty For Real Blush and Glow. I don't know if I've mentioned this on my channel before. I might have, because I've been using it whenever I go to the Caribbean. This is made by Beauty For Real. It has Coral Crush as the blush and High Beam as the highlighter on each side. I really feel like this is really long lasting and really makes your skin look really fresh, and makes any blush you put on top last longer, because obviously if you put a powder on top of a cream, it's like double duty. But again, I got this in a BoxyCharm, and I've just been loving it. I really like a lot of the things that I get out of my BoxyCharms. So yeah, this is by Beauty For Real. They also have great lip liner too, if you're interested in that. Well, that does it for my June favorites, short and sweet. These products I've been obsessing over and just using pretty much in a routine all month. Let me know what you've been loving so that I can try some new things. Thumbs up this video if you like favorites, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye guys!